set intermediate. I am struggling to keep this on track. Before this episode begins, I just want to let you know that there is a new video up on my second channel, which is Extra Suh. You can find it in the link in the description. If you guys are not aware, I have a second channel where I just post random videos here and there, and there's no real timeline or any theme around it. It's just anything outside the world of F1, which is what this channel currently is based on. So if you guys are interested in more content, make sure you head out to that channel using the link in the description after this video. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate it. And welcome back, everyone, to some more F1 24 driver career mode. Before we begin, I just wanted to go back into the difficulty and let you know that the last video was on 108 difficulty, AI difficulty. I forgot to show you that as I was editing the video. I was like, wow, I forgot to go through that, but it is 108 and we're heading into this one as well with 108. Let's see then how things are going. We've won the Bahrain and the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, so both are P1s, and then we got Australia coming up today. Hopefully we can keep the streak going. As a team, we're currently leading by 21 points ahead of Red Bull, so that's always good to see. Early doors in the season, the balancing out the field scenarios on, meaning that in this case Red Bull will be getting a penalty for being the best performing car, so they will lose an upgrade. But yeah, more or less the field is pretty level, and even in this game mode we can see that the McLaren line here is missing. It is not a case of this line being very close to Red Bull. It would show because it is orange, and if it is minimal, I mean, to be honest, there's a bit of a gap between Red Bull and McLaren, so you should be able to see. But whatever team you're at, the line does not show an R&D. That has been proven by many content creators as well, so that is great to see. So yeah, moving on, let's see what Australia brings to us. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate your support.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
And here we are for the qualifying session of Australia. There is a bit of rain predicted here, so I think we might want to go out early. Yeah, we need to go out now to avoid that rain. Whoa, so precarious out here. Don't know if we have any... we don't have a good lap here, I think.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
There we go. We should wait until now to use a set of softs. We just wasted a set. This was much easier to drive on. P12, that is a bit of a worry, not gonna lie. Just burnt through a set of soft tires, and oh my goodness, Lando Norris with a 5-position grid penalty. What did he do? Knocked out Arvesti, Hülkenberg, Joe, Pocher, and Behrman with race director incidents. Corner cutting, that's me just trying to... Oh, collision with me! Huh? Where? Oops. Friendly fire. Anyway, we move on. What in the world is that?
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Alright, we'll try and finish this lap. Oh my gosh, what was that? Jeez Louise.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come on.
I got a semi-good lap going. Crossing the line. Please tell me I'm out. Like, heading into... Where's my pace? I have no pace in Australia, man. Surprise Q2 exit while Lando Norris gets pole. Wow, wow, wow. Ricardo, Ocon, Hamilton, and Stroll also out. Man, I must be getting old or something. Season 5 and we're struggling in Australia. Wow. Anyway, heading on to the next thing, which is the Grand Prix. So let's head into the race.
You can hear the Australian fans roaring as they line the track here in Albert Park. Welcome to Melbourne. And the roar from the crowd can only mean one thing. It's race day. We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.28-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 14 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. So watch out for a safety car at some point during this Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Fittipaldi, Norris, Albon, Tsunoda, Sainz, Stroll, Hamilton, Ocon, the rookie, Ricardo, Behrman, Théo Pourchaire, Joe, Hulkenberg, and Frederick Vesti. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
Not a good qualifying, P14, but okay, what is this? What is this? Ooh. Okay, 10 laps on the softs, maybe less. That is fine. Let's go on orthodox. We have to, because it's raining, and with rain, the softs are the best slick tire in slightly damp conditions. If it's not fully inters yet, softs are still the best. Yeah, we're jumping into this one then. Let's start this race. Okay, only one going for the soft tire here. It's precarious. Lights out. Of course, on the softs, I'm going to get a lot more grip off the line. Oh, threading the needle as cars just jostle around, unable to brake properly, I think. Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Up the inside of my teammates, slight wheel touch. I was a bit of meshes, also the car wasn't braking in time. Whatever. Weather report.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not great driving on these right now. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Set intermediates.
Confirming that we're fitting intermediate tyres.
Yes, because my gosh, I am struggling to keep this on track. I think inters it is. Like, there's no confidence in the exits. I'm going for the inters. It's a risk. Otherwise, what we can do is go on to the hards. Like, go on to the inters and then go on to the hards and then try to catch up. This is very odd weather. Yeah, look at that. I'm losing rear end.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Alright, in we go. Intermediates chosen. Come on, I see a couple others trying to pit right now as well. Oh, front right having issues. Get me out, get me out, get me out. You guys need to get a brain on, man. I'm getting screwed by the pit crew every single race right now. Ever since Bahrain, we've been shafted by the pit crew. Every single race weekend. Okay, a slightly more grip now. Just need to keep an eye out on the tire temps here.
Okay, this is not your true position. They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting them. They're going to be coming in soon.
Engineer quiet. Shut your mouth, mate. Not interested in whatever you have to yap about. Okay. Keeping Albon at arm's length. Does he have DRS? I don't know. I don't know if DRS was enabled. It probably wasn't. Okay, we just said as fast as Sector 2, so it is Inter's. Oh, yo, yo. Alright, let's go, let's go. No more mistakes, Suh. Let's lock in. It's the weirdest weather conditions out here. There is more grip with the Inters. I think some other teams like Behrman in the Williams have noticed that Inters are the better tire. Opting to put them on the better tire again. Is that DRS? I don't know. Okay. I just said 2 fastest sectors. Alright, we need to push. Slight overheating territory right now. I will try and nurse these tires a bit. Not sure how good I can do that, but it is worrying to see the rear left overheat a bit. Okay, how are we doing against the other Okay, we got the fastest lap. We're setting fastest laps here as a group of Inter's cars. No DRS. No DRS. Okay, my rear left and my rear right almost are getting piping hot. We should be careful. It is Inter's conditions, but I just can't manage the tire temp. I mean, my differential is pretty low right now. It's already 17%. They are burning out. Hey, fastest lap. But we are struggling with tire temps in the rear left. That rear left tire is going quick. It's already on 37%. That is the worry. We are on the right tires, but the stupid thermodynamics, physics in the game is hampering our progress here. Because the AI does not have this issue. They're at an advantage here. The guys behind on the Inters as well. Because their tires do not overheat. Mine do. And I lose grip on exit. So far it's okay, but we really need to keep an eye out and then pit again. It might be a 3 stop. Because we'll pit one more time, and then we'll pit another time if we need to. Because the tire's bloody overheating. Look, we made it to Vesti. This is how good these tires are. It is Inter's conditions. Caught up to Vesti. Can I get him? Ugh, he turned it. Bro. I'm right next to you, trying to make that turn. AI and their rails. I think we could have easily and comfortably made that turn together. He has space on the outside. I left him space. Alright, we got Joe next. I'm losing grip. It's the rear tires, man. Albon back into the pits. What's he going on to? What is Albon on? can't see. There we go. Better grip. Don't close the door on me. A little bit of the grass. There we go. 60% on the rear left. We're reaching puncture territory soon. We'll consider pitting in the next couple of laps then. But it's definitely the right tire right now. I don't know what Albon went on to. I would really like to know. Oh, Hamilton in the pits. And Verstappen. Oh, yellow flag. What's up? Not sure what the yellow flag was for. There was a brief caution. 71% on the rear left. We might have to pit soon. We've gone what? 13? Not even 13. It's 9 laps. 10 laps on these tires. Boxer slap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Let's go back in. Yeah, I don't think we're scoring points today, guys. This is challenging, to say the least. So tire temps are going all crazy. At least we get a clean stop here. Hamilton on hards. Behrman the only one left on the inters alongside myself. I mean, I have pace. It is inters conditions. But I don't know why the AI is not losing more if it is inters conditions. It's been always the issue that we've had. Maybe it was best to go onto a dry tire and just struggle it out. I don't know. But the oddest of weathers, and there we go. Exceeding track limits, you love to see it. Hey, fastest lap. Again, it is inters conditions. But it's just like borderline or something. I don't know. The tires are overheating. AI is not losing pace. Okay, Behrman. Think his tires are done. We are pumping in good laps. Just trying to massage the tires a bit more because they are dying rapidly. Look at that rear. 90 degrees. We have to manage our tires a little better. We might have to do one more stop. We are within pit distance of Lando Norris and crew that are in the lead. So 3 stop might be it.
Lando's coming in for his stop now.
Okay, Lando Norris in. The initial hard tire runners are now in for mediums. Closing in on Hamilton right now. Let's see, we're gonna breeze by a load of them. Oh, that is dangerous. Perez. There we go. We might get Hamilton here. Got my teammate, for sure. Could we see this out? Potentially see this out on inters. I don't know. DRS enabled. Weather report.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
I think it's still inters. Still feeling a lot of grip. But thank you very much for the DRS. Still raining significantly. Driver behind.
Perez behind. They're on fresh mediums. Your last lap time, 1 minute 30.4.
Okay, Sergio Perez just put the fastest lap in, meaning that it's most likely fresh tires. Or sorry, not fresh tires. It's soft, slick tires. Might be on the wrong tire at this rate. Still having some grip. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Man, I did a little better this time around. It's 10 laps. Softs are gonna die off immediately, so onto the mediums I go. 17th. Yikes. A lot of catching up to do. In 10 laps. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta pull out my prime Suh. Or do we keep going? Nah, the tires are gonna burn out. It's on 53 already, and we have 10 laps to go. Ain't no way. Okay. In we go. Medium's on. Alright, time to pull off a Charles Leclerc F2 drive. Remember his sprint race that caught Ferrari's attention? Time to pull that out of the bag. It's not great out here. Not gonna lie. Alright, we gotta go though. Somewhat better. Somewhat better. Okay, Hamilton in. That's a position gain there. Straight off the bat.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
It is greasy out here. The racing line is greasy. But let's see. That wasn't the greatest of exit, but... Well, Albon made a mistake. See ya, mate. Tokyo drifting. Maybe the Inters was a better call, I don't know. Struggling. Oi, oi, oi. Struggling. I just can't keep the car on the road, man. I just can't keep the car on the road. Hamilton right behind. Bro, what is going on with this weather? There's no optimal strategy for me. Car is impossible to drive in this weather. Oi, oi, oi! Nah. The AI on rails, man. AI on rails, and I am struggling with grip. This weather. Maybe it was better to be on the Inters. It's a throwaway Grand Prix at the end of the day. It's such a shame because I was at P4 at one point. Could have been a lot of points scored. But my gosh. Like every exit, literally, I'm on very low different 25. Let me jump it down to 10 and see if it's any better there. Because corner exit's an absolute nightmare. Look at that. Tokyo drifting out of every single corner, and the AI has none of that. They're on rails. Frustration. Oscar Piastri out. Ferrari not having a good day. Yep, still feeling a bit of that wiggle whenever I put the power down, so... We'll just survive. I do not care about this race anymore. I think that's yeah, Piastri's right there. Anyway, curtains. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Summary of my life. Undrivable. The disadvantage is it's Inter's conditions, right? Absolutely Inter's conditions, but I overheat the tires and I have to pit like literally 3-4 times in the race. AI has no issues because no matter what tire, they're magnetically tied to the track. It's like those racing, I don't know what they're called. Literally you have one of those gun looking things and you have a car on track with magnetic strips to the track. And you have to essentially just do throttle control and race that car. I think it's died down significantly in popularity, but I think it's still around, if you understand what I mean. Maybe people of my age, in your 20s and 30s, will know what that is. I used to have one at the local mechanic shop. I used to play with it. It's like that. It's literally like a controller that, it has a trigger, and your objective is to manage your throttle so that the car does not yeet itself off track. And you have to manage it. And that is exactly what the AI is doing in this game. Literally on rails, there's a magnetic strip just under them, and they just have to follow that strip. They have no tire issues, they have no tire temp issues, no tire wear issues. They just pit for the sake of it. And they're all straight speed, no talent. Look at that, my rear end's giving out every other corner, and whenever I try to push... Oh, yeah, there we go. Crazy amount of wheel spin out of corners. And braking's a nightmare too. I'm just gonna finish this race, man. I just don't... Oh, it's the last lap anyway. Oh, get me out of this race, man. It's a nightmare. What is this weather? Seriously. Okay, give me some DRS. Let me get 3 seconds on Bearman at least. Let me finish P17. At least keep my respect a little bit, you know? Lando's won it. Thank the Lord. He's finally pulled through. But what is this? Oh, I nearly lost it there, man. Nearly lost it there again. That curb. Wet curb. Wet, moist curb. Some of you guys got triggered, I know. Oh, brother. Can you find some grip somewhere, buddy? Oh, I'm not finishing. Ah, I'm finishing P18. Because of that stupid... Rear end gave out. I don't know. Get me out of here. I was at a massive disadvantage no matter what I did. Inter tires, I think I would have still failed because of the final stint. Because it dried up. There was DRS. And it wasn't wet enough for inters. And the inters were overheating anyway. So even if I stayed on another set of inters, I would have failed. And then even if I was on the dries, you saw at the end, struggled insanely. And I had no soft tires left. They were all used around 15% wear. Which would have gone up all the way to 60. Because softs die off super fast. Yeah, unfortunate. Lando Norris, Perez, and Alonso on the podium with Tsunoda, Ocon, Fittipaldi, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Russell in the points. Porsche, Sainz, Hamilton, Albon, Zhou, Vesti, Behrman, myself round at the finishes with Hülkenberg and Piastri not finishing the race. Yeah. 50 points. Lando Norris overtakes me for the lead, but that's good that that McLaren have the lead here in the driver standings. Constructor standings also 23-point gap to Red Bull, so that is good to see. Lando Norris pulling it out of the bag today, doing exceptionally well to keep that lead. But yeah, it was a throwaway race. I was in a lose-lose situation. Nothing I could have done could save that race because the weather was borderline, and the AI really doesn't feel any repercussions from choosing the wrong strategy. Like, it was interest conditions for sure. I was setting fastest lap times and really blowing way through the field, and yeah, the AI doesn't feel any repercussions from their wrong strategy, but it is what it is. We move on to the next one, which is Japan. Japan is back on the calendar. I removed Netherlands, I think. I did a random number generator, and Netherlands was removed for Portimao. So we won't have Netherlands, but we do have Japan coming out next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.